Hey friends, how you doing? I'm going to start something new today. I call it the Consider This series. So what I'm going to do is just throw out some topics, talk just a little bit about them, and maybe get your feedback on them. Doing this for two reasons. I feel like, I've got so many topics I want to cover, and I want to get this one covered as soon as I can in case somebody needs this. This will help one person. I got to get it out there. One is to get more topics out there, just toss them out. The second reason is that I want to create full videos on each one of these topics. And if you have something you'd like to add to that video or have comments, let me know what you think. Subscribe and comment. I'm doing this channel for all of us, not just for me. I'm not trying to make money. I just want to feel better myself, and hopefully I can help one person feel better. And if you can help with that, that would be great. First of all, I want to say we all have mental health issues. A lot of us have low self-esteem, and everybody considers that a mental health issue. Do we consider the people who have really high egos as having mental illness? The fact of the matter is we all have mental health issues. There's a spectrum. There's somebody who has no self-esteem all the way up to somebody who thinks they're God. So we're all in that spectrum on that particular issue. And then there's hundreds of mental health issues. So don't feel like nobody else has mental health issues. Everybody has them. So many times people think, we've got to get rid of these symptoms that I have. But really what we're looking for is an overall better feeling of well-being. It's not just getting rid of the things you do when you really feel down. And we shouldn't just try to avoid the difficulties that cause us to get in really hurtful or bad moods. We don't want to just try and avoid everything that bothers us. We want to try and get well enough that we can do those things. Now, we can set limits. A lot of us don't like big crowds. Well, that doesn't mean we never go out of the house, though. Doesn't mean we never go to an event. You just have to manage it and get to where you can go to some events and some size of crowds, not just avoiding it completely. You're not going to like it when I say this one, that there's not a cure for mental health issues. There's not a cure for mental illness. And what I mean by that is there's not just one cure. You can't just do one thing, take medication and now you're all better. That doesn't do it. You have to have some therapy. You have to do some self-care. You have to do some things yourself to try and get your mind and body in better shape. So there's not a single cure, is what I mean. You've got to do everything you can to feel better, to be a better person. The other thing is you are in control. Your disease can really take a lot of control. It can really take you over. But if you work all the time to try to be better, instead of just when you have an episode, when you're in
a dark, deep hole, darkness is around you and you just feel terrible. That's not the time to be implementing
strategies for your mental health. It's very difficult to implement a strategy when you're in a dark hole. What you need to do is implement strategies in your daily life all the time so that you don't get in the darkest hole. So, feedback, subscribe, love me, I love you, all is well, peace and love. There we go. What do you think about that?